What am I even gonna say? Lord help. Will Jesus be offense? I've got you in a chokehold. You don't know it, not to the end, and then it's too late. Hey, book friends, welcome. I'm a professional. I know how to do Hobb reviews. Hey book friends, and welcome back to Hobb Emotional Support Group. We're here anytime and there's slots available. Glad you can make it. Oh my goodness, where do I even start with this book? If you're new to my channel, I am a Hobb enthusiast. I started on my Hobb journey November of 2021. Now we're here. I am impacted. Fools Errand by Robin Hobb. This is book 7 in the realm of the Elderlings. Also book 1 in the Tawny trilogy. I am currently reading The Golden Fool. I'm about 30% of that book, and I was kind of on the fence about it because I didn't know if I wanted to do a series wrap up of the Tawny trilogy or if I wanted to do dedicated book reviews. As a member of the Hobb Emotional Support Group, it would be my due diligence to do at least a spoiler-free book review of each book in the realm of the Elderlings, because that's what I need. And if I need it in the support group, all of you need it. I hear you, I see you, and I feel you. I don't know what editor Chrissy gonna do with this video. We just gonna go on in faith and see what the end gonna be, because this is just all over the place. Incoherent review. I'll link all of book reviews I've done. The new development, we got a Hobb show because she needed a Hobb show. But you can see this is the Realm of the Elderlings show. I got them all because I needed them all, because I'm not gonna be caught in the lurch. Hobb will have you out here lurching your heart and emotionally gripped for months till Bezos get himself together and send you these books. And then I gotta be a snob on top of that and get the UK editions. Y'all seen them US editions? Everybody side. Of course, like I said before, I'll have Realm of the Elderlings linked in the description, and all of those videos are spoiler free, so you can watch them to get an idea of my experience reading Hobb. This is book 7, the first book in the Tawny trilogy, and it picks up 10 years after the events of the Farseer trilogy. Fitz is about 35 years old at this point in time in the story, and we're just picking up where we left off. The Fool's Errand is told in first person. I don't mind the first person, but I know for some readers it could be a bit of a hinge point for not reading Hobb. That's totally understandable. Yeah, so what is Fitz like at 35 years old? Yeah, pretty much the same. I'm enjoying reading Fitz as an adult and seeing that traits of him being loyal to his duty, to the relationships that he has in his life, even if there are people are not loyal to him, even if they have used him up, he is still willing to be open to a certain degree. But he always holds himself back from the people he probably should open himself up to. A very beautiful commentary on what happens to you in your childhood really impacts you as an adult, and you carry those things with you. A lot of the decisions leverage or hinge off of those experiences, and that could be a healthy thing, that could be a bad thing. You can definitely see the growth in Fitz, and also areas of him that he's stick in the mud. Does Fitz still get on my nerves? Absolutely. Do I feel bad for Fitz? All the time. Poor old Fitz, y'all. This is told in first person, so if sitting with the character and just being in Fitz's headcanon is too much, it probably won't be for everybody. You're visiting places, you're seeing the world through the lens and the perception and the thought processes of Fitz chivalry. And a lot of the times, could you not? You ain't picking up what she putting down, Fitz. Bruh, get it together. But he won't get it together because it's Fitz, and there would be no story if Fitz wasn't Fitzing. You know what I'm saying? So being back with Fitz after 10 years, 35 years old, and he's a hermit, has cast himself away to live his life quietly. He's decided to leave court and just retreat into his safe place that he's called his own, a place that he's carved out for himself. And it is sobering to witness that Fitz following his slice of life every day, being in the garden and meeting the people of the town and seeing how he's interacting with people from his past. But lo and behold, they call him.
And they say, hey man, we need to come back.
Fitz is a stick in the mud, and it's understandable. And that's Hobb's writing, because you understand why Fitz wouldn't go back. I wouldn't go back to them either. Understand why he has his hesitancy and reluctancy to be a part of the Six Duchies court again, and to be involved with the political schemes and the dramatics of it all. Nevertheless, he is called back to court on a fool's errand. That's all I'll leave as far as a synopsis. If you're looking at this review and you haven't read the Farseer trilogy, I would highly recommend it. Even if the first person is an issue, audiobooks are great kinds of first person narratives. I know I would go back and forth between the physical and the audiobook in my experiences. First person doesn't bother me that much in my reading, but I know it could be a bit daunting because you're just with the same person. I definitely recommend starting The Realm of the Elderlings with Fitz, because when you get to this book, which is book 7, the Easter eggs that Hobb lays for you in those 2 series is just incandescently delicious. Can I be incandescently delicious? I don't think you can use those. The Easter eggs that Hobb leaves, it makes you just feel so like you want a prize. I need to take a... As far as the world and the kingdom is the Farseer line that's still going strong as you go. As you go. What? Hobb choking me already? Girl, I'm in my support meeting. Chill out. One of the things I really enjoyed about Fools Errand is that now we're getting more explanation about the magic of this world. The magic of the 6 duchies. More about the skill. More about the wit. Characters being introduced. There are new political dynamics being identified. New political schemings, old characters returning, and how is Fitz figuring out all these new dynamics. He's really just a straightforward, simple man in regard to his relationships. There's a side of him that makes him more complex because, you know, he ain't paying attention. You know, Fitz lacks any self-awareness when he should have self-awareness. Then he all tuned in when it's unnecessary. It's wild, but that's how Hobb, seeing his character or the parts of him that we have discovered so far in this book. You know, Robin Hobb rewards you. It's not boring, but it is slow paced. And Hobb does that for a reason, because she's giving you exposition, she's giving you character complexity, she's introducing so many intimate and intricate details to the realm of the Elderling. And then you turn around maybe later on in the book or even at the start of the next book and she's explained something. And I love how Hobb foreshadows. She just put a hook, line, and sinker. I have been sunk down to the just sink me down to the bottom of the emotional Hobb support species. Can we call us a species? I don't know what this review is. And with Fitz, his relationship challenged and some of them are broken. And now he has to see if he really wants to dive back into those things. Old friends are coming back to ask more of him. And is he willing to sacrifice again for the kingdom? And is it even going to be worth it to him? This book was just absolutely amazing, annotated to the nth degree, baby. When you read her books, she brings the entire weight of the person. When you're back with Fitz, you are intimately acquainted with him in such a unique, and it feels like a molecular level of so much detail. And his thoughts about everything, his head canon is wild. Now, I do have one thing that's just been getting on my nerves, and it drove me up a wall, and it's still getting on my nerves even in book 8. Let's just say Fitz is a part of an accelerated reading program. Okay? You don't want to talk about that part? And his only job is to read these scrolls. And in these scrolls are all the answers to the questions that Fitz has. And it's been 20-something years and he still ain't read these darn scrolls. Read the scrolls, Fitz. It literally drove me nuts. Bruh, if you don't read these darn scrolls, man, and he's answering these questions, well, I don't know. Read the scrolls, Fitz. Fitz can't read a room. Lord, Fitz can't read a room. Yeah, so let me share with you some of the quotes that I found really impactful. Silence can ask all the questions, where the tongue is prone only to ask the wrong one. Fitz not jumping the gun to respond or to answer anyone in particular. In the Farseer trilogy, he was young, he was ambitious, full of passion and drive. And here we find a character who has evolved to be more apprehensive in his approach to life, and probably fearful as well. To see this more vulnerable side of Fitz is so refreshing. It just...
Poor old Fitz!
I want to talk more about the other characters, but I don't really want to give more away than what I already did. I definitely want to keep it as vague as possible. I hope that made sense, and I hope that eased your heart if you're here for emotional support after reading through The Fool's Errand. And if you are here just watching to see what it is all about, honey, the Hobb Effect is real. Am I gonna make it? I don't know. If I 20% ruin the golden fool and I have fell out on the floor. When you're reading Hobb, just lay a space out on the floor. So the commentary from the floor is, what can I say about this? How am I even gonna do a spoiler-free review about Golden Fool? Like my review for like Fools Errand was just as much trash. Perhaps there is some wisdom in just wrapping the whole thing up by the series and be like, you ain't gonna be ready. That's the end of the review. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get this far in the book and you can't move on. You can't let go. It's like this. Ooh, it's just like this weight. And it's like Hobb, she makes you pay. Like, if you stay strong and you stay committed to the story and you don't impose your ideas of where you think the story is going to go, it will literally be one of the most amazing reading experiences you will have in your life. Like, I'm not kidding. Literally not kidding right now. Like, I'm wrecked. Like, I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do the rest of the night. Like, carve all who? See, this is what I'm saying. Every time I pick up Hobb, she's always just slapping me in the face. And it's just like the audacity of her to do her readers like this. It is just ingenious. I mean, no wonder she's still making mad cash after 35 years. I'm just saying. I just can't, y'all. The Hobb Effect, it is so real. Like, y'all, and you know, if no one else reads the book, I'm cool with that because I'm having the time of my life. I am utterly, condescendly, just irrevocably chastised in my heart for just all the things I feel right now. And I just freaking love this story. And poor old Stinking Fist, he has no idea what's happening. Oh my God. And give it up. Get a blanket, get your treats, get your snack, get your hot book, put on your favorite ambient room, and prepare to just be looking at the ceiling.
How did we get here? Well, I used to know you so well.
You don't tell Hobb what to do. She tell you what to do. You think you're going to go in and the character's going to do what you feel. No. All the characters been to Robin Hobb's will. And my feelings been to her will too. So let me know down below if you plan on reading the Realm of the Elderlings, if you have completed the Realm of the Elderlings, or if you have read Fools Errand. Let me know all the things. I love to talk Hobb.
Because we need each other.
The Hobb Effect is so real. We love to see it and we thank God for it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. And I see y'all book nerds next time. Bye. I hope that made sense.